What do you do with the Bitcoin besides it just gather value?
Real estate developers in New York City, they're not buying the real estate because they want to live in it.
But like most of the people who are buying assets at some point want to sell the assets at a profit.
People that use fiat currency as a store of value, we call them poor. We call them poor. People that use fiat currency, we call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor.
We're going to turn it around, and we're going to start winning again. We're going to win so much. We're going to win at every level. We're going to win economically. We're going to win with the economy. We're going to win with military. We're going to win with healthcare and for our veterans. We're going to win with...
Right, like, the point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura. Forever.
Right, I mean, right, but I mean, we can all look Bitcoin sort of as...
Forever, Laura. People that use fiat currency as a store of value, we call them poor. We call them poor. People that use fiat currency, we call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor.
Single facet. We're going to win so much. You may even get tired of winning. And you'll say, please, please, it's too much winning. We can't take it anymore. Mr. President, it's too much. And I'll say, no, it isn't. We have to keep winning. We have to win more. We're going to win more. We're going to win so much.
We call them poor. We call them poor. Okay. Which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best. Okay. But take all your money, buy Bitcoin, then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin, then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business that's in your family for 37 years and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money on earth, which is Bitcoin. We call them poor. There's a name for them. We call them poor. We call them poor. Okay? Right, like, the point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura. Forever.
Right, I mean, right, but I mean, we can all look Bitcoin sort of as...
Forever, Laura. People that use fiat of value, we call them poor. We call them poor. People.
G to the freaking M, the trenches. Welcome back to the Memecoin show. My name is Gray to the B to the C to the moon. And we outside, bros. Woo! Drop the W in the chat if you can hear me perfectly. If you can hear me perfectly, put a W in the chat right now just to make sure that the technicals are working. It's another exciting day in the world of crypto, in the world of the trenches. This is the third day since Trump hinted about his new meme coin, which is referred to as Truth. So the 72 hours is tonight, and we're about to find out, is it coming out? And if it's coming out, what is the plan? What is the play? What is the strategy? And how are we going to profit? A lot of things are happening already in the trenches, so we don't really have that much time. So you have to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and let's freaking go as soon as possible, guys. Oh my gosh, I see a couple of W's here. It means that you can hear me loud and clear. Now, there's so many haters that watch this show, but they like to hide behind the scenes. Look, bro, how in the hell can you be watching the Memecoin show without hitting the like button? It's free. I'm not asking you for money. I'm just saying support the channel if you enjoy the show, if it makes you money, or just for the vibes. You know, it's like, it's free. Bro, come on. Stop capping and like the video. Everybody watching, it doesn't matter which platform, or you're on X, hit the retweet, share it with others. Remember, I'm always giving away money at the end of the show, and I will be giving it out to the most loyal and helpful supporters of the show because it just makes sense. Why not? Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you, God. Thanks everyone. And we made it again today. So where are we in the trenches in the crypto world? But first, let me share this stream to our friends on X right now before we get started. I haven't been live on Instagram for a while, so I will try to also go live on there tonight to see how the game is going to play out on Instagram. On the gram, they say, right? The gram, on the gram. I should have another tripod to do this. Yeah, perfect setup. Okay, so we're going to share this with our friends on X to make sure that they know that the Memecoin show has started. We're about to make money again, and then I can give you guys the updates of how are we doing in our wallets and the balances that we have and what is the next move. And I also made some sales. I sold some of the coins that we have in our portfolio. I will explain to you guys why and how are we going to now move on from here. That's exactly what we're going to do. And I have a couple of good ideas also that you might want to implement them in your own play. There's a lot of good stuff, guys. There's a lot of good stuff happening. That I can tell you right now. Anyway, so in this case, we are talking the X people. Let's just tell them. Yeah, let's let them know what's going on there. Okay. It's a win-win. Hustler man says win-win. Yeah, we're going to win so much that we're going to get so tired of winning. I can see the signs of this happening already because, oh man, last week we won so much, won so big that I almost got so tired of winning. But I would tell you the limits at which we should maybe get tired of winning is when our portfolio is all our portfolios are in the millions, and we buy that villa in Dubai, then every trench warrior will have free access to it whenever. I'm trying to keep it healthy tonight, so drinking some tea, of course. I have a couple of things missing, so let me get those. I think we have some things that are not here. Let me get those quick, and then we can start. Quickly, we can be watching the bubbles for now. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. Woo! This is what we look like today on the day. On the hour, everything is green. It's coming on green a little bit. Mudeng is kind of down. And on the daily, man, Mudeng is down 24%. I love it. I love days like this. Now you're going to understand why I'm the master of the trenches, guys. Remember, I sold at $120,000 in that account, only deployed a little bit of capital yesterday. But my strategy is basically coming out clear as day. Exactly what we predicted is happening. So you and I are basically the best in the trenches. Give me a sec. Let me fix those other items. We're missing another tripod to stream on Instagram. And we're also missing the weights. Okay. So for IG, I can use this phone. Should be fine. I hope I don't get Instagram like banning people these days. I don't trust these guys. I want to go live. Okay, so Solana is 177 right now, or is it legs probably? Okay, Instagram, let's go live. Welcome to the trenches, IG. And tomorrow I have a lot of guests on the show. I have my Russian friend, Marina, coming on the show. I have Ray coming on the show as well. Tomorrow, that is. And then we're just missing some others. Yeah, we now go to all this stuff. So I think this has to mark my first live on IG, but I'm just testing things out there. Mainly, I'm live on X, which is my favorite platform now. I'm live on YouTube as well. We decided to go live on Instagram too. So if you're just joining us, you're more than welcome. We're now on the Memecoin show, the trenches of the trenches. And I got my family here on YouTube and X, everybody joining in, typing in, tapping in. Yesterday, we did a 5X on one of our plays. And today, we're doing it again. So let's go. We do 20 of these, and then we get straight into the markets immediately. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Perfect. So the setup that I had yesterday on YouTube was actually cool because when I had Logan on, we had like a split screen kind of thing. So that worked pretty well, but let's see if we can also figure it out. Anyway, so what are the updates in our portfolios? How good are we doing? How much money have we made so far? Let's get to it. So here's the story. Our Memecoin portfolio, we started at $72,000. You can see here on the screen, it's now at $116,000. But here's the genius part, bros. We traded this account to like 120,000. On Monday, I decided to sell everything. And then now, everything has crashed. We only deployed about $40,000 last night to buy Chill Guy and SPX, I believe. AI16Z. So we bought AI16Z, we bought Chill Guy. We put $20,000 in each. And we have $78,000 in cash that we haven't deployed just yet. This is the beauty of our strategy. So now when the markets are going back up, this portfolio is going to go like to 200 grand and 300 grand. Before you know it, $2 million. So there's also a lot of new launches today. We're going to tap into those ones very quickly. Shout out to Ninzo. He has been sending me some tickers that are happening right now. There's Cuban. There is also another one that Pumped with Fun just published it. We're going to look into that as well. So this is portfolio one. If you're watching on Instagram, I'm sharing my screen on X or on YouTube. So you might want to go watch from there because it's just much better. Anyway, portfolio number 2 on Bybit. So we have these three positions running. We got TON. We're now in profit of $2,500. On our Ethereum position, we're now in profit of $30,000 still running. Keep in mind, we started these portfolios with a small amount. On the Ethereum position, we have $10,000. Basically, we used $10,000 to make $30,000 and still counting. On TON, we put $5,000 down. We have $2,300 in profit. We're just going to keep it like that for now. And we also opened an XRP long yesterday, which is currently at a loss of $412. I think we're doing well. I think we're doing well, guys. Drop the W in the chat if you're enjoying the stream. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And then we get into the real trenches. And then on our Bullex account, we started with 8 Solana. The goal is to flip this 8 Sol into 16, then 32, and times 2, times 2, times 2, until we get to 1,000 Solana. Why is 1,000 Solana important? It's because when Solana gets to $1,000, 1,000 Solana will become $1 million. So you can imagine how easy it is to flip a small amount into a couple of million. And that's exactly the goal. So I'm trading with different type of numbers here to give you perspective that it's not about the amount of how much money you have. You can trade with anything. So here's what I did today while you guys were still sleeping. We bought Chill Guy right here. And today this position matured. I sold right here. We doubled exactly what as planned, exactly what we want. Let's go back to our portfolio in our activity. We also sold Jelly My Jelly. We doubled money on Jelly My Jelly. I sold 1 Sol. I think I'm still holding 1 Sol worth of Jelly My Jelly. So we exited with our initial capital, which can now be allocated to something else. On this stream, we're going to choose which play exactly we should get into. You guys can let me know, or we can figure it out together. That is just part of the trenches, okay? And then on Axiom yesterday, which is another portfolio we have, and I saw also a lot of you guys have now signed up, or you're using Axiom. You join Axiom using my my invite link. Gray BTC is the code. Good for you. That's really important. And don't forget to trade on Axiom for the points, because the points will become free tokens in the near future when they launch. Never say I didn't tell you. Okay, so we have men in position. It's down 18%. I think we bought Nameless, I think, or I don't know what ticker this is. It's also down 28%. DeFi is down 27%. Eliza is down 13%. Jelly My Jelly is down 30%, but we have already closed our initial investment, so we're good. And Titcoin is also down 45%. So to those of you that don't trade meme coins, they might be like, "Oh man, that is scary. Oh my gosh." In the meme coins world, these numbers are just rookie numbers. Down 20%, 25%, it's normal. It's great. It's not too bad, because things can really get sour and you can see the worst. Okay, so we're looking good overall, but let's look at the entire market. What is it looking like? So we got BTC at $103,000, Ethereum $2,600, and Tether is at $1 as always, as it should be. But in the last 24 hours, the biggest winner apparently has been Pengu with a 12% rise, and TKX, oh my gosh, the top 100 is cooked to the point that the best performer is 12%, followed by 3.8%, and then the rest are kind of stable coins. And then in the trenches, the number one, the biggest pump right now is Black Angus. What the hell is this coin? I don't know what it is. And then you got Baby Boom Token. Then you got Gal, Gravity, Launch coin on belief. Wow, this coin has still been rising since yesterday. But yeah, nothing serious is going on today. Not really big pumps as much. Grass and sats are kind of pumping, but that is not something to be concerned about. All right, so before we start trading, let me give you a little update of what's going on on the Trump side of things. On the Trump coin side. Yeah, bro, like people panic with the 20% down. It's just like, is this your first day in the trenches? Are you new here? Because if you're fringing after Moodeng, bros, Moodeng goes up like 10x within 1 week. Then in 1 day it drops 25%. And then people are freaking out, oh my gosh, Moodeng's down. It's like, what did you expect? Launchchain has their own launchpad. They have an app. Apparently, that's the hope. I think we looked at yesterday. It's like the whole point of Launchcoin is that they are an application called Believe app. So the entire hype and people that downloaded the app were the first ones to be able to buy, even though some people like Ansem couldn't buy it, but they acknowledged it. So yeah, that's the play, that they're a launchpad with an app already that's up and running. But the truth is that the trenches are back. Mark Cuban coin is moaning, but I'm not buying the Mark Cuban coin. I'm going to explain to you guys why. It's going to end badly. Right now, I'm just waiting for perpetual swaps to launch on Cuban. Then I'm going to short the heck out of it. I think that's where the money is on that one. Like, if you're going to buy spot long, I doubt if Mark Cuban has enough aura to sustain $1 billion token right now. I doubt it completely. Like, Elon Musk can't do it right now, cannot do it. So I doubt if this guy, Mark Cubano, can get it done. Anyway, let's go back to the Trump stuff. So why have I've been talking about Trump pretty much every day. Trump this, Trump that, Trump coin. And I know some people are watching because they hear the Trump. When they hear Trump and coin, everybody gets excited, right? So let me show you what I mean. Or let's just say truth. We have been covering this for a couple of days now, for 3 days straight since the speculation. So there was a post by Trump that said, my next truth will be one of the most important and impactful I've ever issued. Enjoy. Right? So Trump posted this. And then suddenly, a lot of people, there was rumors that this coin is going to launch within the next 72 hours. That was 3 days ago. This is the third day, which means if it's going to happen, it has to happen right now. However, there's been also some news coming out of Truth Social saying that fake news alert. Contrary to rumors, Truth Social is not launching a meme coin. Now, you might be like, okay, no, now that was fake news. Then why was everybody even talking about the Truth coin? Or these guys are just lying. Trump didn't say that, or whatever the story you can come up with. There is something more sinister, something a little more sinister than just Trump saying that we'll launch a token and then suddenly Truth coming out and say it's not going to happen. You guys know Trump is always launching the gun first. He goes out and say, we made a deal with China, and China comes out tomorrow and say, well, there was no deal. That is fake news. If you heard it, it's fake news. So you know it's Trump we're dealing with here. But this is something that happened already. And I will show you something else as well, which is a lot more sinister than that. Okay, so here is some news. This Elizabeth Warren, or the Senate Banking and Housing Democrats, they posted this here from the New York Times. The New York Times, they don't have an X account. They've been suspended. So they have to rely on these politicians to do it. So the article, I'm just going to go to the article basically. They say, former Bush, Obama, and Clinton ethics lawyer urged senators not to vote for the Genius Act unless Congress is willing to put restrictions on Mr. Trump's crypto investments. Do you understand? So there is a lot of friction in the government right now, a lot of forces to basically deter Trump from doing crypto stuff. They don't like his stable coins. They don't like his meme coin. They want to use that as a bingo card to not vote for the Genius Act. They say, okay, if we're going to have to vote for this as Democrats, then we need to make sure that Trump does not launch meme coins or any other crypto because he's doing it for self-gain. That is their story. So when I put these 2 and 2 together, this is why I'm starting to see that there is a reason to why the Truth Social guys have pulled off a little bit. They're like, okay, look, we're having so much pressure. Maybe this is not the right time to launch a meme coin when we're being attacked for doing the very same thing. And then also the advisors have told him like, yo, you know, we know you want to launch a new meme coin, but the Genius Act is much more important. So let's get the Genius Act out of the way first. And you'll see why the Genius Act is a big deal, because even Brian Armstrong from Coinbase, the CEO on Coinbase, he made a video here. It's time to get stablecoin legislation passed to create clear rules for crypto in America. 52 million Americans have used crypto and want to see regulatory clarity. So this is the real deal. There is some pressures right now for the Genius Act to pass. Now, you guys will have to prepare for this because the moment it passes, it's going to be bonkers. Bitcoin is going to break a new all-time high. The markets are going to go up. Ethereum is going to go up. Meme coins are going to go berserk because it's going to be another new stand for crypto. So we have already seen here some positive things happening, but also you never know what Trump might do. He doesn't like to listen. Tonight, he might just drop the coin. So I was like, well, what about we just go live on the stream and I'm going to stay up as much as I can, just so that if he launches the coin, I'm here. I'll be the first one to buy it because I don't like to miss out on stuff. That's what we're doing tonight. So that's why we are here. So we're going to be trenching. We're going to be trading memes and trading coins of all different types. But our main thing is just to be alert that just in case Trump launches a new play, we're going to be here to see it all. Now, if you're enjoying the Memecoin show and you're the fan of the trenches and you believe in something, I don't care what coin you're into or what you don't like, but if you believe that crypto is the ticket out of poverty, then you have to smash the like button right now and subscribe to the channel. And then we can talk about the coins right now. But while we're still in the news of crypto, there is something more serious also that we have to cover, we have to talk about here. I think I need to go to Instagram for this one. Let me try something out. What is Terminal of Truth saying now? Okay, this coin is trading in a weird way. Let me go to IG for this one, actually. Yeah, so I want to show you bros this video. You must be 18 years old plus to view this video. Bro, like who told you that I'm not? How did you know that I'm not 18 years old? Instagram? How did you know that I'm a sweet 15? Instagram? That's weird, bro. Instagram is weird as hell. But I digress. So find another way to do it. Figured it out already. Figured it out. God damn it. Okay, so I'm going to share another screen here that shows you this video. Because I think it's very important for all you trench warriors to know what is going on outside in the world. You don't want to be so naive about this stuff, you know? Because it can happen to anyone. Any one of us is not safe. Okay, so this is the play. This is a video I posted on Instagram. By the way, my Instagram account is GrayBTC on Instagram. Make sure you follow it. So what you're looking at here, bros, it's a family member of a crypto executive. They're trying to kidnap her in the middle of the road, in the middle of the day in Paris. Daytime, they're trying to get her. Why are they doing this? Is because they want to get this girl, the daughter, and ask for crypto from the father. Be like, yo, we know you're a crypto executive. If you send us 500 Bitcoins, then we're going to release your daughter. That is what is going on right now. So this is the fifth attempt, or this is the fifth kidnapping case that has happened in Paris alone this year. You remember in January, we talked about it already before, that the Ledger executive, one of the co-founders of Ledger, the security hardware wallet company, he also got kidnapped, that his finger was mutilated. So things are getting out of control. If you're in crypto, you have to be careful, especially in certain cities. I've seen a lot of this kind of behavior coming out of Paris, coming out of London as well. So please, bros, be careful out there. We have also seen more and more kind of really suspect behaviors in Asia as well, in the hotels, people getting taken, and then they want crypto for ransom. I wanted to share this just so that you're up to date with things. Okay, you know exactly what's going on. Anyway, now we can get back to the trenches. That's why all soft places. Exactly. You gotta be in the soft places, bro. If you can afford it, you gotta be in Dubai or something, because at least here you got your security. You know, nonsense like this is not gonna happen to you. Right now, in some of these cities in Europe they've become third world cities. Nothing nice anymore. So that is the story of what's going on right now. It's a disgrace for all those guys that. Okay, how come did FAI just went up 17% in the last hour? When we checked the first time, it was like 4%. Let's investigate that. Okay, market cap $182 million. Oh my gosh, what's happening there? It's up 12% in the hour. Okay, have to do a little investigation there. All right, now we're back in the trenches, bros. Straight up to Birdie. What is going on today? So we got all red across all the markets, including Pepe as well. I think it's perfect time to buy. WIF is still above $1 though. That's really good. After seeing what the gang on with DDG, what's going on with DDG, I gotta move to Dubai. Yeah, what's going on with DDG? What's up with it? Who is DDG? Or go to Monaco if you're super duper wealthy though. Yeah, you know, Monaco is cool, but it's like, it's a little bit too old money kind of vibes, you know. It's a very odd city. So it's nice and safe, but it's just very old infrastructure. I'm not a big fan of that kind of architecture. You know, I like these crazy idea experimental architecture that I see in Dubai or in Singapore. So I wouldn't live in Monaco, but I wouldn't blame anyone who goes there. It's beautiful. It's beautiful as well. Where in Dubai do I live? I live around the Palm area. No screen? Okay, let me do it. There we go. Okay, so first of all, when you get into the trenches, you want to make sure that you're up to date with what's going on that day. So today, there are two coins that are basically running the streets. If we go to the Bullex, we should be able to find, oh, actually, let's use Axiom. Since we're becoming more Axiom people right now, we might as well. Why am I not seeing the most important stuff here? Okay, let's go to what's trending maybe. Okay, so we got Cuban, which was minted about 3 hours ago. Okay, so the top 10 holders only have 9.9%, 99.6% bundlers. Oh my gosh. The DEX is unpaid. I don't know if this is the right one. This is the fake Cuban. I see. They have to be a real Cuban though. Yeah, the indexing on Axiom is not the best because I know what's trending and it's not these fake Cubans. Why don't you show me why don't you just show me the right Cuban? The correct mark Cuban. Okay, if we come here, we'll be able to see it. There we go. Cuban is on top. Official Cuban meme coin. So they're claiming that this is the official meme coin for Mark Cuban. But Mark Cuban himself have not posted this on his Twitter account. They used an old tweet post that he made that he wanted to launch his own coin, and they're making it a point that he's the one doing it. So let's have a look here. Wow, the dev has been trading it like crazy, bro. Look. So he launched here and he's been buying and selling, but he has been doing much of the buying to the point that it's now at a $503 million market cap. Now, you might be a little too excited about it or optimistic, but I'm just not going to buy it right now. I think it's a little too of a boat already. 500 mil. So 90. This is why I should be using Axiom, bros, because you can see all the signals there, and then you can make your own educated decision about it. So we've got 18.24% of this token is already being handled by the top 10 holders. And then you got 98.31% are insiders. But at least there are no bundlers, but that doesn't change anything. The DEX has been paid, 4,500 pro traders, 7,600 holders. I mean, $500 million for this coin, I think it's a little too crazy. I'm just going to change my X stream and call it Cuban for a moment. Cuban. Buy or no. Okay, since it's trending, we might as well just talk about it like that. So we'll see if what people think. Now, trench warriors, should we buy some Cuban or not? You guys, my conviction is that it's not a good idea, but if you think we should buy, drop a W. Drop a W in the chat if you think we should buy it. L in the chat if you think we should pass. WL chat. Let's go. But it's insane, man. It went on to like 200 million now. Let's look at who has been posting about this coin before. Maybe we had some insiders already. Big project with great potential. This is Martin Shane. So 400 million in 4 hours. It's officially backed by Mark Cuban. Why is it officially backed when he hasn't even said anything about it? And you know why I think it's a bad idea to buy the Cuban coin right now is because when Mark comes on Twitter and he says that, oh, I don't know anything to do with that coin, it's not mine. That's going to be the end. It's going to dump in a second like that. Okay, so this guy did a little analysis on it. Cuban Solana, do your own research, of course. Fully bundled token, top 30 holders, latest status, current profits, transaction summary. Yeah, this guy has done really a good job of analysis here. Yeah, it's gonna blow up, bros. Don't buy. Don't buy this crap. So Crypto Sonia says, heads up, Cuban might look hot sitting at number 2 on Dex Screener, but it's a trap. Dev bought up the whole supply and is just waiting for the fresh batch to dump on. Classic slow rag setup. Stay sharp and don't be baited. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't make sense a coin to launch a couple of hours without even the official tweet by Cuban, and then suddenly it's already on top. I'm considering shorting this stuff, man. I wonder if there are any perps out there. Now, if we look at the top traders and how much money they have made, this is a scam, bros. Now, this is advanced analytics in Memecoins, okay? Something you have to watch out for. Now, consider this. For a coin that has $500 million in market cap, look at the sales that they have made here. The profit margins are too thin. Like this guy has made $34,000, $28,000. We are supposed to see much bigger numbers here of profits, of dump. Like you would see somebody who bought for $4,000, he was supposed to be selling for like 6 million and stuff like that. The more you see these small numbers, it shows you that it's just a cabal setup scam to make quick money, and obviously it's not official. So these guys are making money, but it's just in small little trenches because there is just not enough liquidity. $2.5 million here doesn't make sense. And devs still selling away. Yeah, absolutely. It's an insider play. We don't want to buy this crap. However, Pump Fund dropped, they reposted another meme coin, which Ninzo told me about. And I bought a little bit of that. I'll tell you guys right now. Yeah, this is what they posted. Finish the generation of bottom. And there was a token sort of attached to this. I don't know what's the relationship between that post and this, but Ninzo sent me something that I found related to this, and then I just bought it. So Ninzo, can you tell me exactly what it was? Because you got me into FOMO. Then I went into my bank board and just threw some money on it. I made money on Hot Mom on Solana. You know, I missed out on Hot Mom for some reason. I should have done it because it's actually a funny meme, to be fair. Let's look at... I'll look for that CA that Ninzo sent me. Wow, jelly dumping about 24% in the last 24 hours. Crazy. Okay, so I bought this coin. I think someone else is sort of shilling it for some reason. 12 million in volume. It's called Asdac. So Ninzo, where did you see the Pump Fund guys posting this coin? Asdac. I see what you think. So you think that this was a soft shield for this ticker? Or maybe this is a soft shield for like for Hot Mom. I think right now there is like a cabal, or maybe not a cabal, but there's like a trend for altcoins. They're coming back. I don't know where altcoin community. Where the heck are you guys? You're supposed to be dominating this narrative right now. It's happening. Exclusive Amapiano says, I saw Hot Mom at 30K market cap. I feel like dying right. Yeah, you know, when you start feeling like that, that's when you know that the good old times are back and you're not ready for it. Because every day you feel bad about something that you didn't buy, and then it just skyrockets. But we're never going to catch them all. We're never going to catch them all, but we're going to catch someone. Perfect. Trying to find a perfect setup for this thing, but it doesn't seem like it even have it. Let's try this. This smaller. This big. Big bro. Okay, that failed. Discard changes. Yeah, I think we're just gonna leave it like that. This is maybe a better setup. This is how it's supposed to be. Something like this. I think this is a better setup. If I can just make the screen a little bit bigger, this is gonna be the way. Okay, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I have to return to the default. There we go. Okay, it is what it is, bros. Let's keep it pumping. Okay, so I bought a little bit of this. I don't know why I bought it, but I just feel like it might pump. And it's not going down aggressively as one would expect. So let's see if I'm gonna get surprised by it or not. There is no party like a Didi party. I agree. So what's going on with the Didi thing? I heard that the Didi guy is now on trial right now, right? Is he winning? Is he not? Do you think Didi is going to jail, or you think Didi is going to beat his case? If you think Didi is going to jail, drop a W in the chat. If you think Didi is gonna beat his case, drop an L in the chat. Look at Tro. Guys, we need some fresh tickers right now for today. Yeah, Troy is kind of old, bro. Troy is kind of old a little bit. We need something more fresh, you know? So like launch coin happened, there's definitely going to be something else, something new that will also happen. So we got uber.fun. Okay, is this another platform? I saw a lot of people were shilling like new launch platforms on Cook's tweet. Let's see if it's still there. Which launch pads are the most coins launching on right now? Launch on bags. Okay, what else? The hashtag thing is real. They're shilling it all over the place now. I got Uber, good play. Yeah, I'll check into Uber just in a second. Stakeland. Anything powered by Meme, the official meme coin, like that is the shittiest meme coin I've ever seen. Yeah, like these guys have no idea, bro. They just shit posting in the comments. Launch coin on bags. Okay, so this has already happened. We fumbled. They're only following one person. Who the hell is that? Is their CEO? Okay, they're following the bags app. So they have a coin called Test. Launch coins and royalties. It feels like they have no motion though. Okay, you know what? I think I just figured something out already. I think this is the new meta, bros. The new launch pads is the new meta. I think we're going to go through a cycle where they're just going to be hyper competition of these new launch platforms. So obviously, in any marketplace, when something happens, a success happens, there's always a new thing, a new way, a new platform that will compete for the very, very same position. So we have seen Pump.Fun has been running. It basically had no competition for a long time. So a lot of people have seen that model like, oh, okay, crypto has changed. It's all about launching new meme coins every day. And it's not about, okay, invest and forget about it. And this is what's going on. You know why I'm thinking this way? Because Shao, the founder of AI16Z, has been coding live on X right now these days. He's going live for hours, bros, like streaming for hours. He has been building this platform called AutoFan, which it also looks almost the same as this other. I think it's Auto.fan. Yep, this is it. I'm ready to have fun. So you can see the look of this bags platform is kind of similar to Auto. It's all green and black. They're all copying what Pump.Fun has been doing. So you can see they have all these memes that have been launching. The highest one here has $564,000 in market cap, followed by 108,000 and so many others. So I think, now that I think about it, I think we're better off starting to pay attention to more of these new launch pads, because that's where the biggest new meme is going to come out from. We don't know which one, but also these platforms, one of them is going to come out with like the official launch coin, like the official ticker for their platform, and it might do well. Now, this is Show's platform because you already got Eliza and AI16Z out there. I think he can mix it all up and create a better narrative. We should probably start paying more attention to this. What's going on? So they got, I'll just log in to test it. And we can also launch our own coins on all these platforms, bros. Like we can launch different tickers on all this. Should we launch one right now? Are you guys down, or? Because we can do it right on the stream, bros. We can do it. Cuban is a terrible play. Don't buy Cuban. Do not buy Cuban. Do not buy Cuban. Okay. Oh, did he rug already? Cuban got rugged. Cuban. Whoa. Yo, it literally just ragged live on the stream. We just talked about it. Oh my gosh, bros. I feel sorry to anybody that bought this coin. Cuban rugged. Cuban just ragged. I knew it was fake. We knew it was fake. We made the right decision for not buying it. So this should act as a very, very good example of what would happen in crypto and scams and how you're going to spot them, right? You guys have learned in real time how your money can be stolen. 10 minutes ago, we were discussing this project. It had $500 million in market cap, and now it's down to 32 million, and it's down 93% in the last 5 minutes. Now, last time we were checking the numbers of how many who made money when they sold. You see the highest trade, it was 38,000. Now you can see the biggest seller here is $58,000, followed by 48. It's the same people, the same cabal. They all made 5 to 6 transactions, some of them 7 or 8. So it's the same people. Millions of dollars made, millions of dollars lost from the retail investors who do not understand the game. And that's why you should never miss out on the Memecoin freaking show every day, because we show you the game. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, like the video, retweet, share. If you're in groups that you are part of on WhatsApp, on Telegram, share, let them know that the Memecoin show is live. The bigger this show becomes, the more powerful it becomes, then we can become the cabal, because we can decide every day to be like, okay, let's pump our own coins and the market can follow us. And then we can also attract people like Ledger to sponsor the show. And I'll be taking that money and I'll be giving it to you guys. We're going to be giving the money to the community. But yeah, that was a funny rag right here on the stream. Thankfully, none of us here, we got caught up. Truth Social denied claims of the new Trump meme coin. Yeah, we discussed it on why that is the case. Cuban just ragged. Okay, I'm going to change the title of my stream right now to Cuban ragged. Because guys, we are here to make money. We're here to stack up and win. So we don't want to get ragged by like all of these guys, you know. We have to be more diligent with our gameplay. There are some good plays, interesting plays right now, like Uber. Let's investigate. Let's do our DD right now. Oh, it's an AI play. So another, okay, I see. Uber.fun is another platform, basically. Another launch pad for memes like Pump Fun. And we just discussed why this is going to be the new trend. It's undeniable. And we have to figure out a way to win. So we got Uber Fun, how it works, build, math challenge, Pomodoro timer, Freedom Sweeney copy. Okay, the memes are kind of, they have no volume. There's no motion here, basically. Just no aura at the moment. Maybe it's too early. And Unicorn, I see a lot of you guys are shilling it too. 19 mil. I'm sure it's another launchpad. Yeah, I knew it. Okay, so we're now in a launchpad meta right now. We're now in a launchpad meta, bros. We have to figure out a strategy to win. I don't know what the hell is going on with this web platform. It just doesn't say anything. It just says believe, launch, believe, and exit. Interesting tech. So the unicorn thing has been sending 7x in the last 6 hours. Congrats to everybody who is in. I'm into this ASDAC thing, but maybe it's also a bad play. It's not looking that good. Okay, wait. I'm just going to reduce my position on this ASDAC play because maybe I went in a little too hard. Uh-oh, why is this thing telling me that I can't sell? The fuck? Yeah, I saw it. I saw some of it. Just in case I went in a little too big. Just reduce my position. Okay, yeah. So if you see the number go down a little bit, yeah, that was me. That was me. I saw it right now. So I'm done selling. If you want to play this position, maybe you can do it now. Okay, so while we're in here looking for new tickers, I'm waiting for you guys to also share yours. Be Kabal and invite Satoshi as a guest. Yeah, I think that's going to crash the stream, you know, if we do that. Yeah, so you have a good point. They can say there's not going to be any launch whatsoever, and then the launch happens. So we can't take them. We don't know. That's the truth. So that's the whole point why I'm doing this stream. It's like I'd rather be here, trench around, and see what actually happens. So yeah, to anybody here who says what's happening to the Truth Coin meta or the Truth Coin story, Truth Social has come out and say we're not launching any tokens, no meme coins, whatever. But we don't know if that's true, because that's what they do. Because Trump literally hinted on the meme coin on his social account, so on Truth Social. Guy from We, you say, can you talk about it again, please? Which one? I saw it immediately once you said, yeah. So I think we just saved Boba some money because he sold before it probably rugged. How to know when Trump launches a new meme, and then which exchange to buy the new Trump meme coin? Okay, good question. So first of all, you want to follow Trump himself on Truth Social, turn on your alerts or notifications. That's very important. But you also want to follow a lot of important people on X who know what they're doing, and they're always giving you updates. A good example of an account like that is this one here, Gray BTC. You want to be able to follow this account because you get updates about everything that's important that's going on right now. So if Trump launches a new coin, Gray BTC will let you know that, yo, it's happening out there. So many updates every day. Every freaking day, so many updates out there. And then you also want to follow Trump on Instagram, on X, all over the place. So make sure you do that. Now, as for where to buy the coins, I'll help you with that. When you go on my profile, or even in the description of my videos on YouTube, you go on my profile, Instagram, Twitter, it doesn't matter. There's a link here. You can click on it. It will take you to a bunch of pages, links that you can use. If you want to trade meme coins, I'm using Axiom right now. You can click the Axiom link. It will take you there. You can buy Trump using Axiom. You just have to fund it with Solana. Or you can trade it on Bybit, because Bybit is probably going to list it more likely. But this is a centralized exchange, so it might take some time. However, you can use Bybit for other things like long and shorts. As an example, in these positions that I have here, I have Ethereum long, Ton long, and I have XRP long as well. You can see we're making big profit. This platform, Bybit, they're giving $1,000 to new users. They'll give you $1,000 to trade with, and you can withdraw the profits if you make money. But you have to use my links to be able to get all those benefits, both on Axiom or on Bybit. Up to you. Yo, I need an Axiom logo for my link tree. Yeah, you're right. I need to do it. I've just been lazy. In fact, I can do it right now. Screw it. I'm in business right now, so let me just do it now. Tomorrow never come, you know? Never say tomorrow. Axiom Crypto. Let's find the logo. Axiom. And their logo is ugly as hell. But the platform itself is good, so I guess that goes. Shall use this one. Save. I might buy one of these new ones. Either it's Uber, maybe. Loopcoin. Signal. Okay, I'm changing the logo for Axiom right now, so just bear with me. Trying to be a professional right now. We gotta be professional with this stuff, guys. No laziness. I wonder if it's gonna allow me to do this, but let's see. Yeah, it's done. Yeah, perfect. Now we got Axiom logo on it, and we can double check it because I had a Bull X logo instead. Perfect. So you got it. If you go to my link tree, you will be able to see Axiom on there. You can also find my documentary on it. My other, I used to update my angel investments. Now I kind of don't do it anymore. Got lazy because I got too involved with the meme coins now. But there are some good investments that I made as an angel investor, even though they're not as profitable anymore as they used to. Right now, meme coins are much more profitable for investors who know what they're doing. Okay, let's keep trenching. Let's keep trenching. What else? Now, considering that the market is down, we still have $70,000 to invest in memes. So I think we can take this time as an advantage to actually buy stuff that's really, really good and down. So what do you guys have in mind? What should we accumulate right now? I can't help but think of SPX already because I sold it at a good price. Now we can get back in it at a relatively better price as well. Okay, let's see here. How is Mobby doing? Okay, good. So we look good on our Mobby position. We have made, if we had to sell now, oh, we're almost double actually on Mobby. We're like 0.09 for it to close as profit target. So I'm just going to sell it for now. I'll sell 50% at, yeah, 50% when it goes up a little bit. Then we're taking out our initial from there. Done. Set it and forget it style. Mobby market cap $25 million. I feel like it's too underpriced. What else? TARS AI. Okay, we're still down bad on this one. Current market cap 82 million. I think it's still extremely undervalued. If it goes down like 70 million, I'll probably just add even more aggressively now. I'll buy at 70 million. And if it goes down to like 50 levels, I'll even buy more. Probably should just do a limit buy for one. So Yeah, somewhere. Just in case it will just flash crash to like 50 million. I have a limit buy there waiting to snipe it in. Because we don't always have to look for new stuff every day. You know, we have like a lot of good memes that are extremely oversold right now we can take advantage of. And then Giga as well. Is Giga on? If Giga is on CoinW, I'm going to buy it right now. Okay, so Giga is not listed on CoinW. Sucks. Because Giga is also extremely oversold. Giga chart, $250 million. Things should be at least 600 mil and above. So the fact that it is still significantly down right now, to me, that is questionable. Something got to be done. Something got to get done. Now, most of the good coins, their charts look like this, right? They've sort of have had this rise to fame for the last few days. Now, we just don't know how severe the correction is going to be. It's going to be halfways, or even maybe 80%, or it's just going to be momentarily like now. Maybe this is the sort of local bottom, and then we're going to slash up to the moon. We have to figure that out if we are to come up with a better strategy. BSC screener, new token, 4.4 million. Believe screener. Okay, with these new launches, it's like you don't really know how real they are. Oh no, this chart looks shit. No, we're not gonna buy it. Okay, so I think I'll be a coward if I don't talk about Ando at all. Is it over for Pepe? No way, bro. No way. Oh, there's a new coin, S&P 500. I like the name. But quickly, let me just jump onto Ando because that is another real deal right now. A lot of good stuff are happening in the Ando side of things. And if you're sidelined, this is your opportunity before it takes off. This is big news for RWA. JP Morgan makes its first transaction on a public blockchain using Ando Finance. Tokenizing real-world assets is becoming a reality. So you remember this guy? This guy literally say that, Bitcoin, I don't really like it. And the crypto, it's all going to go to zero. I would rather be holding dollars. Now they're changing their tune. They literally made their first transaction on Ando today. They did a test transaction. If they're happy with the results, they're definitely going to tokenize Wall Street. They're going to tokenize a lot of the assets that JP Morgan has to make them easily available for investors. This is going to be a big deal. So what happened? Ando pumped for a moment to the point that I opened a long position here. I still have it on. But for some reason, I think because the market sentiment was a little bit, not sentiment, but just the market direction was terrible today, it decided to continue going down. So it was a flash pump, then downside. I'm still holding my position. I think the moment Bitcoin start pumping again on Thursday, which is tomorrow, Ando is also going to pump really hard. How is Mudeng doing now? Let's see. Okay, Mudeng 23. So I opened a short position on Mudeng. I explained the reasons in the trenches on Telegram. Let me look at that position as well. How is it doing? I better be in some profits right now. I better be. Come on. Yeah, I'm now winning on this one, on this position. So hopefully the wind doesn't change, but I like where it's going right now. It's now at 23 cents for Mudang. So it's not like I don't believe in Mudang. I'm just a trader. I'm just trying to make as much money as possible. I could see the sentiment changing for meme coins, and things could get worse also, just so that you know. If they start attacking Trump for meme coins are going to get an overreaction, and then people will start selling them. So let's hope that that doesn't happen. S&P 500, S&P. Okay, there's a new ticker. It's called S&P 500. Okay, I like this one. So 500K. I like the name, bro. It's so fire. Okay, a lot of good interactions in the chat about it. Let's look on Axiom. Okay, Dev bought and then he trimmed, now at 541. Okay, I'm just gonna get like one saw for the trenches. Screw it. I like the name, bro. I like the name. It's cool. Like, imagine S&P 500 and we got S&P 500. It's giving like Fartcoin vibes, you know? It's giving them Fartcoin vibes where you'll be like, okay, what the hell is this? You never know, but it is what it is. We just gotta try, bro. We just gotta try, bros. Why is no one talking about sell in May and go away? Is this a ticker or just a saying of the whole thing of go sell in May? I just got 1,000 Axiom points. I love it, bro. I love it. President Trump says there is a high possibility Bitcoin will reach $1 million. Where did he say that and when? Is it happening right now, bro? Is it right now, bro? Tell me. I can retweet it, but also we can open longs right now. If Trump said that right now, prepare for a pump, bros. You've never seen anything like it before. Let's see if BTC is moving, maybe. Is there? What do I think about GOAT? It's far from its top. Yeah. We're trading GOAT here. We have bought it a couple of times. But it's a good ticker for the fact that it's down bad. But I doubt if it's going to... It had potential, but it got overtaken by Fartcoin. So now it just became another shitter, but it has a lot of good liquidity. It's really tradable. And when it's sold out completely, when it's oversold, the smartest thing you want to do is just buy it and wait, which we did already on the last tranche. We just sold it. Gen Z is winning chat. That's fake news. Okay. I hope it's fake news for real. But you know, Trump got the aura that if he just says it, everything is going up on that moment. Movement has been down for too long. You know, I never held movement, but I saw it yesterday. It was ascending. Talk about peeping on Solana. Peeping is a good ticker. For some reason, I never got into it, but it's one of those tickers that last week I was supposed to buy before it sent, because it had a good run in Q4 and it was clear that it was oversold. I just had to buy it, but still look good. I think at 38 million right now, it's a pretty good range to buy. It's in the same category as Vine and Jelly My Jelly. So maybe we should start talking about peeping a little bit more, because the return here has been pretty strong. Look at the volume here in this cluster. Overall, guys, today was supposed to be chill. Tomorrow, we're going to get a lot of announcement. Trump is coming to the UAE tomorrow. He will be in Abu Dhabi. He's going to come up with a bunch of announcements, new deals, a lot of excitement, and people are going to go crazy again, and crypto goes to the moon. And because he will be in Dubai, or I mean in the UAE, there will be a crypto conversation there. Why? Unlike Saudi Arabia and Qatar, the UAE is very much pro-crypto. A couple of days ago, they just made a deal with Crypto.com. I made a video about this on Instagram. They made a deal with Crypto.com that if you live in Dubai, you'll be able to pay for government services with crypto. Imagine paying your electricity, your water, land service, or whatever service you get from government, even traffic fines with crypto. It's already approved in the UAE. So I think a crypto conversation is going to be there. And the moment they mention crypto one, so maybe they'll start flexing. We got 1,800 Bitcoins. And then the Abu Dhabi guys will be like, that is rookie numbers, bro. We got like 2,000, we got 3,000 BTC. How about that? Imagine if they just start flexing who got the most Bitcoin out there. That would start a craze for BTC. That's exactly what we want right now. Enormous, bro. I feel you. It's always like that. Bring Trump as a guest here. Victor, what we can do? I would like to make you my manager for guest on the show. So you must be going out and bring all these people. Bring Satoshi here. Bring Trump. And whenever you bring a guest, I will be giving you money for it. You'll be getting paid whenever you bring out a guest. But I like your ideas. Trump has to come here on the Memecoin show, show himself, say hi to the trenches if he's a real trench warrior. And ask him about Launchcoin. I don't think Trump knows anything about Launchcoin. That's too much off his left field, If these guys, the S&P 500, if they're going to rug this, they're stupid, because this is one of the best tickers I've seen right now. Yeah, Ninzo, I know you told me about Unicorn, but I felt like I was too late. It's up even more. Oh my gosh. Why is it special, this thing? Oh, I didn't like the website, because I went to the website, there's nothing I can see. So I was like, well, sounds like another lazy job. I don't like to incentivize lazy people. But I do like S&P 500, that's for sure. That ticker is fire as hell. Okay, they don't even have a website yet. Maybe they're waiting to break like 1 million. S&P 500. So the admin is this guy, Toxic Waste. I hope it means business, because this can actually work. Got a little Telegram thing going on. See, these guys, they really take this Degen vibes too seriously. Okay, so interesting. They seem like they're seasoned trench warriors, so we'll see what they can do. If they don't have the juice to send it to the moon, they should come to the trenches in our group. Maybe we can pump it. Serge, you see, bro, the ticker is fire, bro. Like, imagine S&P 500 be like, oh, do you have any stocks in the S&P 500, bro? No, we don't have it. We have it in the S&P 500. That's what I invested in. S&P 500 is going to go to the moon. The same vibe as SPX. Same vibe as SPX, but even more degenerate, though. What about our almighty black man? Let's have a look at black man, how it's doing. Woo-ho! Man is up 41% in the last 24 hours. The only one standing today. Boom. There we go. Still going up. Nobody's selling. I think we're getting a lot more believers now. So if you're just joining us on the stream, this is a meme coin for this show for fun. I was teaching people how to create your own meme coin, and in that experiment we created this ticker. It's called Black Man. Man is the ticker. It came out from Trump's meme when he says that he loves black men. So that's where the original name came from, and we have fun with it. We just buy, we never sell. So if you want to be part of the crew, it's extremely early, only $43,000 in market cap, which means if you want to be like a whale who owns 5% of this coin, you can do it with a very little amount of money. So do it, and we can pump this baby to the moon. And we have groups. We have the trenches 24/7 on Telegram. We have this live stream. If we would want to pump this coin to the moon, we can do it. It just depends if you guys want to do it. The CF for S&P 500. Okay, seems like a lot of people like S&P 500. I'll send it to you now. We only have SPX and S&P. Absolutely. How is SPX going? Let's look at SPX, because I might actually want to buy the dip if it dipped good enough for me. Oh, wow. It's at okay, nice. A little deep there. I think when it gets to about 69 cents, that's where I want to load up. So I'll wait, and then I'll buy it at that point. Yeah, SPX is holding back. I think it's holding nicely. The next leg up is going to break $1 and then 1.4. Before you know it, $2 where it's supposed to be. And you can see Murad's portfolio has been recovering. I think it's above 20 million now because SPX has been doing nice. $26 million now. Bing. All we need is SPX to go back to $2, and the bro is back at $50 million in his portfolio. Yeah, exactly. If you want to be part of Black Man, just buy one soul worth of it today. You know, if anybody can buy one soul of Black Man, we're gonna be out of this world, bros. We're gonna be to them. We're gonna be on the moon already. So who said this? I think the correct ticker is SP500. Is that what you're saying? Am I looking at the wrong one or what? No, the ticker that I was looking at is the real one. S&P 500. Diarrhea. Shit will run. Okay, interesting name, interesting concept, but I think it failed already. So adios on that one. Yeah, bro, I saw Murad is more active now. He's doing TikTok, he's doing videos now. He's trying to grow the cult. And I think his strategy is gonna work because he's not jumping from one coin to another, to another one, to another one. He's literally got focused. He's just trying to grow the community of people that believe in his plays. I think that's the best strategy in Memecoins because you need the biggest community out there. Everything else is secondary. Just like you and I are in Mudang, we're the biggest believers in Mudang, and we never stop talking about it. And it keeps on growing, and growing. So even if everything goes down, maybe the market crashes, things will always bounce back. I like Titcoin. Maybe I should buy the dip because it's, oh my God, 39% down today. Perfect dip for me. I think I'll buy a little bit of that. But look, when the way we're going to win, bros, I'll tell you exactly what the plan is, right? We're going to launch our own ticker on this show. We just need to get to like 20,000 live viewers. Right now, it's like 2,000 of you watching across all platforms. The moment we get to 20,000 viewers live, we're just going to be launching a new ticker every day. Or we're just going to be picking a ticker that's dead. We buy it first in our Telegram group, and then we buy more during the live stream, and then it'll start trending, and they'll start seeing it. And then we'll be the ones winning. It's going to be a community service that we're going to do. That's why we want to be part of this community. We're trying to win together. And our goal, the primary goal, obviously, is for us to find tickers that are going to be worth billions. And we have found some here. We got AI16Z. We did find GOAT. We did find Altcoin. Everything that has been a big deal in the last few months in crypto, we have been able to find it here first on the Memecoin show. So the moment we grow, we're going to be controlling the markets. We're going to become the cabal. And the people are going to hate us and they will call us names. But we're building this up like step by step, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're putting in the work every day. We show up. And then we'll become the masters of the game at that point. Yeah, look, Murad has been more active in the trenches, but one thing that's not going to change is that some of those tickers are dead. The only thing that's remaining, I would say, it's Giga and SPX. The other ones I'm not too sure about. I used to be bullish on Larkin, but that failed. USA coin, terrible play. I wish I didn't even trade that because I lost money on that on the USA coin. Yeah, bros, we have all of these guys. they're just not going to catch up with us. The moment we hit momentum, like the aura is going to be so demure. They just can't catch up. They'll be like, okay, what the hell are these guys doing? And you know what we're going to do? We're going to hit a level where very soon we're going to close the Telegram group, the Trenches 24/7. We're going to close it. We only want a small group of members in there. We're going to be the cabal. Our goal is to become the cabal itself. That controls the markets. And we'll be the deciders of which ticker is going to pump today because we have so much power. And they can't stop it. How about Apple? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Apple. I just don't find it any funny at all as a meme. Even like Fog and Apple, I just don't really like these memes for some reason. Even Fog, like, what the hell is this? Is this supposed to be funny? Gork is down. Let's see. Okay, 26 million. Nice. I would let it. Oh wow, this is a critical level of support actually, but I would still let it slide a little bit lower, like below 20 million would be a nice pickup. But even now, it's not too bad actually. I agree with you. Okay, so $6.9 million worth of volume. That means that stands for something. Okay, I'm just gonna save it. Okay, let's actually buy one of these. Screw it. It's the dip. This thing is down 19%. Would be stupid not to buy it right now because if it goes to 100 mil, that's 4x. So we might as well. I'm gonna drop one saw into that little baby. Buy one Gork. Yeah, done. Yeah, I do have some Retardio on my main portfolio. It hasn't been performing the best, but the reason I bought it, I think it was because it was just oversold. So I bought it as a trade, not as a hold. Because as a hold, I tried it for so long and I failed because I bought and I was holding it. It never went anywhere. I had to rotate into something else. I don't get it. I don't get why Retardio just never had the aura to pump in a serious way, you know? It's kind of concerning in that sense. Retardio, $36 million. Okay, so what's been happening in the cookies world is that I have been missing out on the pumps here because the agents here have been running like crazy. They have been winning some of them. If you look at the 7-day pumps, and the market caps have been growing really. So you got Anon, you got BankerBot, BIOS, Berry, Tensor, Griffane. Some of the agents have been doing really well, and I've been missing out on them. So maybe it's time that we need to start paying a little more attention to what is going on here on virtuals. When is the bull run, please? We're just getting started with it right now. The bull run is going to get activated when they cut rates and then they also start printing money. That's going to be the activator. But we kind of already in it a little bit. We are in a recovery mode right now. And then once we recover, we should be in a full send mode. I see a question, will Trump launch the coin today? The rumors say that it will be 72 hours until they launch. So we're now on the third day, which marks the 72nd hour. So we're just here waiting, trenching, trading. And then if it happens, we're just going to ape in straight up. They will never tell us, right? They like to do a little bit of a surprise. Wow, my camera battery is about to die. Okay, there's a new ticker. It's called Tiffany. Somebody just sent it to me. Okay, let me search. They sent me this ticker called Tiffany. They say somebody, the volume bot says somebody just dumped 188 SOL in it. Woody Fook, $1.2 million market cap. Okay. Let's see if that transaction is true. Look at this guy here, bought for 130 SOL, but he hasn't sold. Okay, that's nice. So if this guy entered with 130 SOL, no, this is just his SOL balance. Oh yeah, he actually bought with 130 Solana and he hasn't sold. Okay, I will buy a little bit of this, like 0.5. $1.18 million. Okay, how are we gonna do this? 0.5. Just test the waters. Because if somebody put in 18 SOL, 13 Solana, whatever, maybe they know something. Watch. Oh, okay, nice. Thank you, Dave. You took my 0.5. Good job. Collab with Andrew Tate. Yeah, I mean, bring him on. What the hell are you guys looking at? This is not my face. There we go. You don't want to know this here because it's dumping already. I don't know if this guy has sold already. Let's see if it's him who's selling. Yeah, let's see. You never know. We'll see. But I buy it and I'll just forget it. I will set a sell order just to exit to take my initial out in case it happens. I'll rather sell like 50% of the play on limit. 50%, but only after, let's say, it goes to 2 million. Why? It needs to go a lot higher than that. Let's say 120%. Yeah. So my 0.5 can be exited there. Perfect. Done. Set it and forget it. That's how we're going to be trading these days, bro. Tiffany. I don't even know what the meme's about. All right. The trenches. I think I'm going to have to go and trade a little bit more focused, but I will be in the Telegram group, the trenches 24/7. If you're not in the group, it's your problem. It's your fault. Because I can't keep updating things here, but I can always update it in the Telegram, whatever I'm buying, whatever I'm selling. Axiom, how is it compared to Bullex? Man, it's the efficiency. Number one, it's really, really cool. It's more intuitive than Bullex. That's one. Number two is that it has a point system. So they're more likely going to launch their own coin, and there'll be an airdrop, similar to what happened to Hyperliquid. So, and they just raised $20 million recently, I believe. So you want to be using Axiom right now. You don't want to miss out. Just make sure you use my link if you want to sign up on it. Gray BTC is the invite code, or you can simply directly go to my profile page, link in bio, and then the link is in here to Axiom and to Bybit, which is what I'm using to go long and to go short. I'm also making a lot of money doing that, as you can see here. You need to know how to trade perpetual swaps, to go long, to go short. It helps. Today I shorted Mudang. I'm in profit. I have my Ethereum long here. I'm winning big. So you need to learn you need to be able to do all these things, guys. So I'm using Bybit for that and Axiom for Memecoins. All right. Would appreciate it if you guys can share and subscribe. That's going to be fantastic. And then I will see you guys. Oh, what is your favorite? This is a very good question from Victor. Says, what's your luckiest trade so far? I'll tell you, it's Fiatcoin. So I bought Fiatcoin on several wallets because when I was trading that day, when we were trading Fiatcoin on this channel anyway, right? We were live streaming, discovering shit, and we found it. And then boom, all of a sudden, I bought Fiatcoin with some dust money that I had in different wallets. So I'll go to this wallet, buy, this wallet, buy. So I forgot with how many wallets I bought Fiatcoin. And then the other day, I was just checking through my wallets and I just saw a huge balance in my account. I'm like, where the hell is this coming from? And I looked it up. I saw that I had bought like 3 Solana of Fiatcoin at really, really early stages. And then I had like $60,000 sitting there. I'm like, what? That was a cool accident. So yeah, that's one of my lucky trades that I didn't even know that it's happening in memes. It's lucky because I didn't even, it wasn't that strategic. We were just like buy, and then I forgot that some dust. Because usually you might have like $200 in your wallet. You don't care much about it when you're looking through until it explodes in your face with a big number. And don't go without buying some main tonight. Yeah, Leo, you're right. I should probably accumulate some more main. I bought main a couple of times yesterday, like 3 times. But you're right. I should probably do it. Okay, I'm just gonna address your questions and then I'll call it a night for now. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask right now. I'll answer everything. Okay, this is another good question from Trench Lord Tory. I like the name, bro. What does it take to be an insider, or at least close enough to get into before the normies? We should have connections by now. Yeah, sure. So you need to be connected, especially with the communities, the groups. You need to be like in the trenches 24/7. It's a very good Telegram group we just created specifically for that. And the networking. So that's why you want to go to the conferences. You want to network with people. It helps to also have a big Twitter account because people always hit you up, even on Instagram. And it just depends on who you know. Some important communities, they require money for you to be part of it. So for example, if you hold some really top tier NFTs, like the Bored Ape Yacht Club, or if you hold whatever is some of the, let's say Pengu as well. There's certain Discord servers or Telegram groups that you can't enter unless you have those NFTs. And usually they have a bunch of really high tier, high quality people. Especially in the US, this is popular. When I was in Miami last year, I met a lot of high quality people like whales, simply because I was holding Bitcoin puppets. And Bitcoin puppets at the time were like $33,000 a piece. So many guys made huge on Fartcoin too. Yeah, absolutely. But the most important thing is just community. You know, when we have been lucky to find a lot of good plays simply because we were live and we were here paying attention, and we just never miss out on a lot of things because we're always paying attention. We're in the trenches every day. So when something is happening, it doesn't really skip us because we're here, and the community brings it to us. They're always the first ones to know, and they're like, oh, look at this one. I'm still waiting to sponsor the show. I DM'd you, but nothing came of it. Yeah, I haven't checked my DMs, to be honest. I will check it after the stream. But yeah, all sponsors, if you want to sponsor this show, welcome. We want you sponsors to come because we want to take the money you give us and we're going to give it to the community. We want our community to be the most happiest, the richest. My camera is dead, but my voice, you can still hear it. Own a lot of BTC, stay in Dubai, and make friends with many cabals. In it to win it. Absolutely. That is the play. And I think I told you guys, the moment this portfolio here, we got $116,000 now, I will turn this into $2 million and I'll buy a villa in Dubai where trench lords will have access to it 1 day a year. All right, bros. I'll see you tomorrow, same time. Thank you for watching. Remember to share, support the show, and see you in the trenches. Peace out.